What happened?
Welcome back to Butt Lumps.
Dan, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
Don't even act like you don't see what's going on.
What's happening?
What is this?
What are we talking about?
On the wall!
I'm unclear.
The shit on the wall!
What are you talking about?
There's poopy smeared on the wall,
There's
Daniel.
not poopies.
Game Grumps!
Alright, one day, in little old Kansas, where we grew up together.
That's incorrect.
Dan was 12, I was 17.
Unlikely. I am older than you.
Dan, let me tell you a little something about young Dan. He was really into crime, like murders, all the time. And he would get away with them. He still has, honestly. He hasn't served any time for the unsolved murders of Caitlin, Francis, and Jean.
I would really appreciate it if you didn't suggest that I've murdered
in Kansas.
Game Grumps! What happened?
We literally ended the last episode, you hit the button, and then we started a new episode.
No.
That's
Don't
it.
pretend
What? Oh my
like
god.
there wasn't a whole fucking 20-minute in-between.
Are you gonna try
where I left the room,
What?
I came back, you started the episode, and then
Is this really happening?
there was poopy all over the wall.
Are you really gonna try to sell me out in front of hundreds of thousands of people that I shit myself and smeared it on your wall?
Excuse me! I'm not the one who shit all over the wall!
You are unbelievable. You are. There is no excuse for this.
Game Grumps!
In 1942, when we were children, he was 8 and I was 77.
Yeah. Wow. So cool that you made it all the way to 135.
Anyway, here's the deal.
Yeah.
This is what happened. I mean, he just shit himself. We were hanging out at the DQ, at the Dairy Queen. The DQ is what I call it.
No one calls it that.
Anyway, we were hanging out at the DQ. Dan shit himself 17 times in a row.
Game Grumps! It smells so bad in here!
There's no poo. There's nothing of the sort.
Dan, I swear to God,
What?
You're fired if you don't fucking...
Really?
If you don't man up to the shit on the wall.
This is unbelievable. This is outrageous. This is an outrage.
I'm going to kill you.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to kill you.
Over what?
The poop on the wall! Game Grumps!
Yeah.
But he cleaned off his butt after every shit, and then he shit himself afterwards again. And because he was shitting himself, he was just like, oh, there's all this stuff that's coming out, I might as well replace it with more ice cream. And what happened was, he would just keep shitting out the ice cream. And that's it, really.
We are losing our minds right now.
That's the end of the story.
Good story, Aaron. So, if I may recap, when we were young children,
I was 77 and you were 2.
when you were a young child of 77, growing up in Kansas in the 40s, and I was a murderer of 2 years old, I shit myself.
17 times.
17 times.
At a Dairy Queen.
At a Dairy Queen. That's the end, huh? That's...